Alright, so one of the first things that I do, it's about an hour before my appointment, a little over an hour. So I need to apply my cream. It is lidocaine. It's a cream that basically numbs my port area. So the first two times I ever used it, I didn't use it correctly because nobody really showed me how to do it. You told me to put it on there, rub it in, and, you know, let it be there. So the first time I took a Q-tip and I just put it on there. I didn't put enough on, so the first time I was accessed, my freaking port hurt so bad that I teared up. And then the second time I didn't do it right again. I didn't put enough on there because the first time I just didn't think I did it right in general. So what you're supposed to do is, you know, take the cream, take a Ziploc bag, cut it so it's the size kind of to cover. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be like a small square, maybe a couple inches. Whatever. So this is how big my square is. Just enough to cover the area. Got some tape. Sometimes I don't need the tape, but I like the tape so that everything stays in place. Okay, so you take this, you basically just squeeze it out onto the area, kind of like a big chunk load, as you can see. And then take this and you put it on there and you kind of like rub it in all over the area so you don't actually ever have to touch it. Otherwise your fingers will be numb for a while. And this doesn't really set in until about 45 minutes to an hour. So that's why it's important to make sure you do it about an hour ahead. Otherwise, if you do it right before, it's not going to work. I'm just taping it down. I'm good to go. So then when I get there, the nurses kind of just take it off and clean it up for me and put my needle in. So, there we go. Well, now I'm just waiting for Ariana to come pick me up because I can't take myself. Because usually afterwards, I'm slow as hell. So, always... I just checked in, got my port accessed. That means they stuck the needle in. Now I'm waiting for the doctor to see me to make sure my vitals are okay and to let me know basically what's next and how I'm doing, and then I go into the treatment area. So, I got my pre-medicine, which is the dexamethasone, but she injected it into the thing. It's up there. And then I got my hydration going. So this is going to take about an hour and a half for the first fluids. So now I'm just kind of hanging out and waiting. And for the first time since my first cycle, I got my own room. It's like I'm VIP today. Yeah, so now it's just a waiting game. So it's 11. I'm busy watching Law and Order. More fluids, and then pretty sure it's more anti-nausea medication. And then my chemo's over there. Just getting ready. So, it's the timeline. And she brought me Chick-fil-A. That's what I'm talking about. As she's reading my pathology report.
And I understood everything.
How do you feel about the hospital?
Lost, first off. That's about it. That's what I have. Those are my feelings towards this place. I got lost, so I'm not too fond.
Okay. Anything else?
Don't use this. This is stupid.
Is it weird?
Yeah, I feel very uncomfortable right now.
Well, besides that.
What?
Like, what do you think about the treatment? And
Oh, are we starting over? Can you start over? Because I didn't like any of that. I'm confused on what we were talking about for a second. Okay, ask me again. Hold on.
it's now 12:05, and I'm finally starting to feel the chemo. Bag is a little bit more than halfway, so yeah, I just kind of feel heavy in my head. That's the best way to describe it, heavy in my head. But the worst is yet to come. But I would be alright. The next medicine up is the one I don't like. What's that one
The
called?
Adriamycin.
Adriamycin, right, and it's the red one. And yep, and my lovely nurse is just gonna push that right in there and actually sit there for about 10 minutes and push it in. And that's the one I don't like at all, because it makes me sick every time. And it makes my urine turn red as well, so.
I'll check for blood return. There it is.
So I got another visitor.
You're calling me a visitor?
It's Ashley. Babe,
Yeah.
how do you feel about being here?
I don't know. I wish I was here all day.
Besides that?
I don't feel anything. It's just a hospital. I hate this place.
Yeah, I know.
It smells like
Hospital.
hospital.
Yeah. Anything else? You want to make a shout out?
No.
About 2:36 right now. I finally finished and came home. I'm supposed to get my mesna done in 4 hours, so around 6:30, between 6:30 and 7:10. That's something I have to do at home, outside the hospital, so I still have my port access. I'm feeling actually not bad at all compared to how it's been. So this is amazing that I'm up and walking around. I'm just a little swollen from all the fluids, but otherwise not too bad.